Shay is being a swashbuckler in the cave entrance.
Yeah.
If anything gets within range, she hits it. That's her whole her whole turn.
Mm-hmm. I'm hiding in the bush.
I am not going further into the cave because Corp told me what he was going to do.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm back to Druid. When to be able to
So you
hit something.
So you will be hitting as soon as the druid is arranged for you to hit something.
Or is this initiative actions?
Yeah. So
This is
you're
declaring
saying
our initiative action.
what you're going to be
I
doing.
am going to cast Spectral Hand, or Vampire Touch through my Spectral Hand on that red dragon.
Okay.
Oh yes. Before combat starts. Okay. I needed to 20 foot cube per level. How full is this game?
The entrance about 60. No, the entrance about 50. 50 feet high, and then it goes to 60, 70 inside it.
Okay. So I have one 20-foot cube per level.
Mm-hmm.
And those are 30-foot cubes.
Yes.
So 4 of those is 6 20-foot cubes. Which means the entire ceiling is 6 cubes by 6 cubes. 6, 5. So that should be, yeah, it's roughly 16 20-foot cubes. I have 18. So I'm going to do 16 20-foot cubes across the ceiling and one 20-foot cube there and there under them.
Mm-hmm.
Transmute rock to mud.
Okay.
So
Does that have to be visible?
just 160-yard range.
Okay.
And I have to know it's there.
Do you know how high the ceiling is?
He should be able to tell from the back here. In the back. And I'm also using the 20-foot cube, so it's got a maximum of 10 feet of depth no matter what.
Okay.
So 20-foot cube, I'm just pushing up
Error correction.
for error correction.
Okay.
So that's 120 feet by 120 feet by 10 feet deep of mud on top of it.
Mm-hmm. So the ceiling.
Also, if there's stalagmites, you know, I wasn't aiming for those. So there might be pointy things dropping on them too.
So as before initiative starts, and you cast your spell.
Yep.
The 2 front dragons, the 2 bigger ones. Let me see if they're able to avoid sinking. Okay.
So
Yes.
there is no save.
Well, to the bug, but these are huge dragons. So yes, they're going to be in some of the mud, and they're going to have a lot of mud fall on them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy,
Yes.
that just made me think of something else. Okay.
Okay.
Persisted.
And that was not aggressive, so I'm still invisible.
Okay.
That is now
This little one?
That is now that.
The big dragon, a foot is one of his feet is
The
in the mud. The other one over there.
They can move 10 feet per round.
Well, in the mud.
Yes.
Okay.
And since
Well,
Those
I figure
two
that's for like medium creatures. Is it?
no, that's creatures large enough to walk on the bottom.
Mm,
Medium creatures just sink.
okay. Okay.
That's
So,
why I did the ceiling.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
so they can do.
So they can do 10 feet of movement to get out of the mud puddle they're in.
Yeah.
To get into the mud above the mud puddle there.
The one on my right, he sinks down a little bit. The one on my left is able to mostly keep its footing, and they're just rained with mud.
Yep.
So that's gonna slowly disperse and flow out of the cave. That's gonna take a few rounds.
Is that spell reversing?
Yes. You got it too.
And that is
That was my ready action.
okay. That's your ready action. Any other ready actions?
My ready action is to get spectral hand.
Okay, so spectral hand pops in front of that dragon, the biggest of the group.
Though this does have a longer casting time than most of its level. Also, keep that in mind. Not all spells are one per level.
Right.
That's just the average for the level.
I always look at it first before I
I
cast
don't know. You can, the ones I just saw, almost sits and always roll around.
Well, that's Ranger. That's
There are-
different.
There's also
We're talking
some
about
that
full
are,
casters.
It's just the plant sphere.
there's also some that are like
The plant sphere is also particularly slow.
they have different casting times.
Wonder why.
How am I going to get
So unless you're not ready for initiative.
Just about. I'm getting the names in.
Oh,
So
this
Shay, Cord, Elwine, Devdan, and Crisis. Okay.
What about Boulay and
Ah,
Warfrost?
Yes.
All of the summon.
You should name him Krem.
You can have summon.
I know. I recognize
You
it.
should name the Blue Krem.
yes.
What? It's a good, simple name for an animal. Totally. Has nothing to do with what it might sound like.
I'm getting the Dragon's Initiative, and then I will get yours. Okay, Shay.
5. Or 6 if you include weapon speed.
Yes, please include that. Cord.
It was 7.
Oh, wow. Elwine.
Ten.
Devdan.
Whole round spellcasting. So
You start
last.
spellcasting on your action, and you finish, and you.
Well, you
Finish at the end.
start now. It's finish at the end.
Yeah, well, it's.
Because spellcasting time is you're finished by your kind of what you roll, but give me what you roll, and then
6.
you'll go last. So if you're hit between 6 and last, you'll be interrupted. Kaisis.
good luck on that.
7.
Boulay.
Boulay.
9.
Okay, and Warfrost.
Hits.
Okay.
Well,
Bad D10.
Okay. So, first off is the largest of the clearly red dragons
Totally.
at
This one?
initiative 1.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah. Roll a 1.
Oh wait, you're slow.
Yeah, no.
He moves 10 feet.
He rears his head back and unleashes
Oh,
Dragon Breath. Save versus breath.
I succeed.
Okay, so you're going to take half of this.
I need to make an attack roll for Vampire Touch.
Mhm.
I don't know what the modifiers would be on that, if any.
Look up Spectral Hand and Vampire Touch. Otherwise, it's just proficiency.
You take half of
You're not
91.
Okay.
So that's 45.
Yep.
I'm going to mark that he's used his breath weapon. And he will not have it back for a certain amount of time. Next on the initiative is the second largest dragon
Oh, that would have been smart.
at 5. She's doing the same thing.
They're using their breath weapon on a single target?
Yes.
Okay. She might be dead.
Some of these are lower, some of these are. Okay. So let's those out of the way. Yep. Half of 74. Half of 74.
Well, that's my total hit points, and you did more than that last time.
That does that
39.
no
37.
37.
Oh.
So
35 plus 2, 37.
so that's half of that is 37.
Okay.
What are your hit points at?
-8.
Not dead yet.
Oh.
Start cutting those rounds.
I'm not cauterized?
I'm taking my paladin's time. Cure serious.
Can you do that?
Can't you?
When you,
Or did you
before
just
your
choose the
action.
initiative?
Yeah, so I thought it was
You
before
can do
you.
that like next round.
I thought you weren't locked in. That's why I always thought it was weird to actually say what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
You
so I
say
thought-
what you're going to be doing for the minute, and then we see how it resolves out with the initiative dice.
I thought the way it worked is that like so what you roll.
And after 10 seconds, you can't decide to cast a new spell. Instead
I
of
thought
hitting a thing.
I thought the way it
That's-
worked is
that's-
that say
that's-
you roll a die.
That's the
And
way we have.
you
That's
get
why we
9.
have my homebrew initiative thing. Is because that doesn't make sense.
I thought the way it worked is that I just rolled a 9 and I start doing my thing on 9, and then because of the swing time or the casting time,
Well,
it would be added
that's
on top of that. And that's
typically
the
when
time you're doing it.
you would go, or your thing would connect. But
Yeah, that's when you finish things.
because you're doing things throughout the whole minute. It's just that's when you land that hit, or when you fail a block and you get hit.
When it's active, I guess. Okay.
So I mean, that's how second ed is. if you want me to have you guys not say what you're doing first, I mean,
I would just say add on to the speed for changing your action.
Yeah.
Like you go to what your speed would have been if you were doing nothing, and at that point, roll again. Or add 4 plus whatever the new thing would take. So that way your first roll is still accounted for.
Yeah.
And you can't like change what you're doing before then, or after that point.
Okay.
So like, for instance, Shay,
Yeah.
her natural initiative for doing nothing was 5.
Yeah.
She was doing things on 6.
Yeah.
So, like, the difference there would be if before 5, something happens that makes you go, eh. On 5, take a new initiative, do that thing instead, but you act much later in the round now, because it's a new initiative.
So
So
like roll a second initiative.
Yeah.
On top of what it's what you roll plus.
So
what you
basically,
roll
your
again.
new beginning of the round is when you go, eh.
I think that way is a bit more elegant, and it doesn't lock you into what you're doing. I do like the idea of locking in what you're doing, because that's what second ed is. But I also recognize it's
That's
not
what
terribly
the
fair.
rules are. That's not what people played for years and years and years. What second ed is, isn't what people played.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Okay.
There were lots of house rules, as we've noticed.
Yes. Okay. So we'll go with. Well, you'll still declare what you're going to do before you roll. You'll make note of what your roll is, and if before that number comes up, you're allowed to change and reroll your initiative. It adds on to that roll.
That was also typically how we identified when you would get interrupted with a spell. Like your natural initiative, if you're not casting a spell, is when you start acting. So if you're casting a spell, you're actually casting between then and then, and when it's done.
Right. Okay.
I'm not finding sage for monsters.
Monsters save based on certain things, like, for example, these dragons save based on fighter or warrior of their level hit dice. Well, that was okay. So that dragon breathed. The next initiative would have been 5. It's now 6. Oh no, that was 5. Next initiative 6, which would have been Shay. I think you're just bleeding out, which will take a point next round.
Yep.
Oh man, what if you get to make 9?
I lose a limb,
Yeah.
and I can't do my offhand things, or I need a cane,
But
or I
Warfrost.
need a good restoration spell.
Warfrost is also at 6, and Devdin starts his actions at 6.
Gun casting.
Ah, do something like that.
So Warfrost is at 6. For that first one, are you in range?
For what?
The first one's cone. It's a 90-foot
He's
cone.
in range, but I don't know if he's in clear line of effect.
How much further does it go? Oh, just it's like 5 feet past the tip.
It's like 5 feet past the tip.
So
Sure.
aim it like at Shay,
Yeah, if you aim it at
Yeah.
something, I'd say.
and then
But even
it's
yeah,
30
even that is-
it's 30
so
feet past.
The issue I'm having is the corner of the cave.
Yeah.
It looks like it's mostly blocked by that.
Not terribly long.
Where's the longest?
The long stick.
No, where
When
I
I
don't-
saw
I lost it. So no, No, he's that clear line of effect. Just barely.
So it's a pretty ferocious dragon fire. What was that first one?
That one was a 40. Enough to get me to -8. So 37 plus 8. So
I
45.
I rolled pretty high.
No.
It was 91. It
Yes, it was 91.
Save
45.
for half.
Yep.
So save versus dragon fire.
You want to go higher than save or lower?
Higher.
Yeah.
Saves go down as your level goes up.
How
That-
much was it?
You're dead.
91.
Yep. That,
Oh man.
yeah, let's go for it. There's a corpse in front of you, right?
No.
There's a down trigger in front of you, right?
And dragons.
Try to write this.
Dragons?
Free food. Dragons.
Yeah. So it's not like they saw you. It's
In
just
mud.
they were aiming for Shay.
Yeah, I'm just really surprised they used the breath on me.
That's how these dragons roll.
Who's that? Eh.
They tried to settle it with you.
No, they didn't.
Tried to bribe you off.
They didn't try to bribe us. They didn't offer us anything.
Is Warfrost doing anything?
Oh, Wolfrost is probably getting us all out of here. These matches just died.
Okay. 7 is Korb and Kaisis.
Okay. All of them save versus petrification. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, all of them save versus petrification with a -2.
-2? Okay.
So I go and make attack rolls off of my hit
If I
point.
get the number, do I save?
No, you have to exceed.
I have to exceed. Okay. Okay. So
It's
it
easy enough
depends
to
on
figure out.
that.
Let's just look up saves.
Is it equal to or exceed, or is it merely exceed?
Only saving throws.
I rolled bad, but it still matters.
Equal or greater.
Okay. They all save.
Okay. They are not completely immobilized by the fact that all of the mud just turned to rock.
They got some stone on their wings, some in their joints.
Flight is difficult. They have
Yeah.
to spend, I believe, another round getting out of the rock.
Yeah, the big one's gonna take a little longer to get out of the pit.
Oh yeah, she's
father-
completely submerged. Or he's completely submerged. Ooh.
So he'll have a little more adverse effect to it than what saving normally would. The mother is pretty okay. Got stone all around her, some clumped up on her scales. The child's okay.
Mostly the goal was to get their wings.
So they're not gonna fly without a bit of effort and anything. Not easily. So that was Cord.
Oh, also,
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
the paladin comes flying up
Yes.
once they have sea invisibility up. Or I'm in range of their blind sense.
The new one would be a 13.
And I need to make an attack
Okay.
roll first.
So you are
With a +2.
Huh?
I need to make a attack roll against that dragon, the one on your right.
Oh, okay.
With a +2.
Okay, so that's your
Probability is
base
-2.
stack up.
Where is that?
So you roll like
A stack of 16 +2.
I rolled a 7.
So 14.
My weapon speed's 1.
yeah. So but it's still
What'd you roll?
6.
It doesn't have to be below or above.
Why?
So
Well,
because
you
you're
want
not
that's
using
base.
your weapon speed.
Stacko is 2 hit armor class 0.
Spell speed.
Okay, I got a 5.
you got a 5, so you get armor class to
So
9.
roll your initiative again.
Probably not.
That would give me an advantage to go even move quicker, though.
So it's 6 plus your additional initiative plus the spell time. That's what we were talking about. You keep your original roll and you add on a new
Yes. Your new start of the round is when you change your mind. Is when you can react to change your mind what you're doing.
roll. Yeah. So
Whatever
your
your natural initiative would have been.
so
without doing
6
anything.
Yes.
in your
So
first
that makes
game.
sense.
And now another
Plus a
initiative
new roll. Plus the time of the spell.
So 6 plus
So,
3 is
16.
9, and then this is a
Almost
casting time
nine.
7.
Just last.
Yeah.
So, that seems funky to me. I mean, sure, if you want to add a penalty to it, but you haven't added it. You're starting to add. I would just say,
Well,
Yes,
from
but
1 to 7.
the specific description on everything that you do before you're swinging your sword and stuff like that is called your reaction and your reaction modifiers. So that's how quickly you react to what's happening.
This is all taking over the course of a minute.
Like,
and
the moment of 0 is when when you start moving, and all that stuff, and then your brain's catching up. Like, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. Go.
like 10 would
So
have been
theoretically,
when you connect. Like if you were going to go and like swing a sword at someone, you're fighting someone. You're up to them and you're actively fighting them. And then at say your initiative,
was 6. So
It-
at 7, I'll be fighting that.
that's when you land a hit. You're actually fighting them for the duration.
Yes, but if it was, say, it was a plus 7 sword, I'm up there at 6, it takes me 7 rounds to score that hit. That's how I see it.
It's your initiative number is when whatever you're trying to do is accomplished.
Okay.
And the time around that is,
Getting it accomplished.
you're defending yourself, you're fighting them.
the die
Get a hit in.
the die in your dexterity modifier is when you react. Everything else is when you're active.
Yeah, I think we're saying the same thing.
So what you roll is essentially, all the clarity. This didn't happen.
You assessing the situation.
You see that opening.
I had armor class 9.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Dragon.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that
Is it
because
this
that's
close?
what happened.
This close. No. So vampiric touch. It's a special hand. Like he can see a.
Yes, he sees a golden
yeah.
hand in front of
There's a glowing hand in front of him.
Got it.
him. It just popped up.
He also knows there are spellcasters around.
Yes. So he's
Not surprised by that.
now aware of that. So that was 7. Next is 9 for the boulet.
Yeah.
Run away.
Would a boule try to take on dragons?
Nope.
No.
Nothing tries to take on dragons.
This was a recently, caged boulet.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So he'll run off. Elwine's still going to go before Devin. So, because Devin
is dead.
Devon's really
Yes, never mind.
You can always go for it.
Elwine at 17.
Okay. Also, you add the sword speed
Oh,
there too.
hold on. Not 17.
It's
now
16.
It's now 10. Third dragon. I skipped the third dragon.
You said it was 16, right? Adding the sword movement onto the team. Because it matters. 6 plus 10.
No. So not your sword.
Not
Yes,
sorry.
so 16.
So 16. Anyway, at 10, I skipped the child. He is breathing.
Where?
Towards where Shay was.
Okay, Chase that.
This is gonna be at
Unless being prone gives me cover against it. They have that many D10s in breath
yes.
in first edition.
In first ed,
It's
they deal their HP in damage. In first ed. In second ed, I gauged their capabilities and got on the H chart and did this is what a mated pair can be, and this is what a child can be.
That's pretty astronomical for second edition.
Yeah, and I'm following what the module is saying to do. So it's not necessarily me saying, oh, they're all gonna do their breath weapon. It's they're all gonna do their breath weapon,
Okay.
and then go from there to do spectacular things. But like first ed, they deal their HP and damage. Third one, not quite as much.
She's dead. Look, I took 2.
Yeah, not all 3.
It's okay. Our characters might actually be able to come back. There's a slight chance that reincarnate will provide us with an elven body. We could just reincarnate back into elves. And have reincarnate. We might already did. True.
For now, with the druid and the paladin, and the wizard can fall off 3 dragons.
The druid can pull off 3 dragons. The druid was not worried about fighting these dragons.
51.
Save
Save for
save.
now.
It does not save.
Okay, 51 is someone on Corb.
Yes. Oh wait, the paladin's on me. I get bonuses, don't I?
That's what I was trying to.
And then everyone's down to 1 character.
Could do that, but have it.
No, I'm just saying that is what has happened.
Yeah,
Reincarnate or not, we are all down to 1 character.
at the moment.
It is a fact that is true right now.
I'm not sure you actually want Shay here over my. I'm not actually sure you want my second character here over Shay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, he's worse.
Oh boy.
It's that sneak attack
Oh.
with gauntlets of overpower and giant strength combined.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Oh.
The guy who can one-shot these dragons.
Yeah. Oh man. So I'm still very interested if you guys can take down these sea dragons. So you seem confident.
The druid's not worried about this one.
Okay. Yeah. I'm glad you're far away.
Oh yeah, what do you think I'm doing? Of course I'm gonna be far away. For sure.
Circle of power.
It's like, let's watch these guys fight them for me. And collect these 3 dragon corpses.
Heck! I might be a death knight.
Damn.
Are you gonna try to bring Shay back?
Depends on who's alive after all this.
It depends on who else dies during the combat.
Yeah.
How desperately you need Shay up, like right now.
Could animate that right now.
That's a good point.
Most weapons aren't considered magical attacks, right?
Huh? Breath weapons?
I don't believe so. It's
In 3.5, no. In second edition, I don't know.
Because if so, it might disappear.
a red dragon's breath weapon searing cone of fire.
How would I do that? Would I just animate that?
Save versus breath. It's fire. This is just fire.
Alright. You said circle of power?
How would I turn Shay into a death knight?
Well, Death Knight actually is typically unlikely because that's a very high level effect. But
Yeah, magic resist, 50%.
Make you like one of my generals.
Experience lost in my experience.
Oh damn.
Yeah, this whole like saga could take a very dark turn just right off the bat.
Love that.
like Death Knight's Revenants, those sorts of things aren't typically evil and death. In fact, Death Knights are typically not evil.
Could definitely be one of my generals for sure. I wonder if I'd be able to. I don't really know the process of
Where the hell is Circle of Power?
It described it after that. It's 30% magic resist, dispels magic, experience less than me. Including like ABO effects. When
Nice.
you touch that circle, you just poof. Okay.
Of casters lower level than you.
Yeah, any
Good to know.
Any spell of lower experience.
Okay.
yes. So any caster level, any caster spell, when they cast it, was lower level than your paladin.
Yes. Experience.
Less experience, yes.
So to say
Which against the paladin is most things of the same level.
so you're level 15. If they're level 15 or lower, you'd suck them. But this is just fire. They're within 90 feet. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, we took it.
Yeah,
I didn't take as much as I would have if I failed. I was just trying to figure out if the paladin gives me a bonus to my save because I was close. Well, it might be under paladin or protection.
is today's session going to be one fight and then character building? How many times do you want to roll D6s? Well, I mean, death is pretty common in first and second.
Oh no,
It's
they
not
they don't give other people bonuses. It's just that.
Turns out common second edition.
Yeah, we'll see if it sticks.
I saved.
Huh?
I saved.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can fail.
So I said
19 out of 4.
Oh, yeah. You saved for half, so take 25.
I save. I take half.
No, you saved?
Yes.
Oh, yes, 25.
Or I didn't save. I think.
Oh,
I didn't
51.
save, I take half.
I would
Take half?
have
Oh.
25 said.
Half is 25. Oh, what do you have, like resistance?
Sorry.
Huh.
Druids are weird. And I'm extra weird because I'm a shapeshifter and I have a billion different things that are me.
Okay.
There's no limit on how long you can wild shape into things. So if I can, and since I can take traits from specific things, if there's a trait that I like, I just wild shape into it and leave it.
I have them on later.
So that was at 10. Now at 16.
Nothing to do.
Nothing to do.
If there's no person to cast True Blade on now.
Yeah.
You're serious.
Yeah, there is. You're riding him. Or yourself.
True.
You still have multiple targets to you.
Yeah.
Two.
Oh yeah, lay on hands is like a one use per day thing for the
Yeah.
tool. It's not, you can split it.
How much is True serious?
3d8 plus what? No, I think it's 3.
Oh, I can try it.
These spells are after wizard spells, you idiot.
Cure serious wounds. I have search function. 2d8 plus 1 point.
Or
So-
you mean cure critical? Or
Cure critical?
can you do cure critical?
Cure serious.
Cure serious.
Fourth level.
The spell is a more potent version of the Cure Light Wounds. Laying hand upon the creature, the priest heals 2d8 plus 1 points of wound or other injury damage to the creature's body. This healing cannot affect non-corporeal, non-living, or planar creatures. The 2d8 plus 1 is Cure Serious.
Which is one of the reasons I was.
4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I was so surprised by how many D10 they were doing.
Yeah. It's
I did not remember. I did not remember that about fighting dragons. Maybe I haven't done it much.
these are two very, very large dragons with their young. Okay, that's the end of the round. Let me figure out what they are doing. Okay. I know what I am doing. So, there. Okay.
Five yards per level. 5 times 15 is what? 105? You said? 5 times 15.
75.
Right. Yards, so that's times 3.
Oh, 75 yards?
Yeah.
That's a long ways.
225 feet that I've got on a whole monster.
Okay.
Just one. The one I can see.
You mean the red one?
The red one,
Little one.
the one with the slightly purplish tint to its scales.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed.
That one.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
Okay. So you're doing a whole monster.
Just one target, so at a -3. Save throw.
Oh, okay. Let me know that when it's your turn. Elwine and Cork.
Casting. Still invisible.
Okay.
Look, I speed up the casting.
Well, I'm not invisible. I'm not.
Nope. It's floating there.
At 8.
Okay, so Crisis is 8. Got it. Okay. So Crisis is 8. Charge! Elwine is charging.
At 4.
Oh. Wow.
Did you want to stay mounted? Okay.
And oh, you said
I was finding my cat.
okay. So 4, 8.
So it was here.
Oh, we're even gonna get in melee with them.
They're not very talented, dude.
That's interesting.
Alright, let's go try it again. Audrey, is this a good idea? Wait, I need your arm first.
Arm? Yes, Aubrey.
Yeah, I need the dragon's arm. How about that? Oh, you can buy me with that. Give me your arm.
Give you their arm.
I'll be casting for the round.
Okay. When do you start?
1.
1?
1.
It's probably something quick and you go over 1.
I start on 1.
Okay. Okay.
I'm casting for the round.
Got it. 1 but last. Okay. 1, Corm starts casting. 2, the dragon in the back is casting confusion at the group of you.
Cool, it fails.
It fails! So that, good thing you were there. That would have been funny.
That's why the court. That's why the group brought Paladin.
Yeah. On 3, the only person that the second dragon can see, she knows Corp's there. She sees Outline. She's going to be magic missile select 1. So that is 5d4.
That one fails too. It's just higher than me.
Yes. She's higher than you.
Her experience
More experienced.
total is higher than a 15 level Paladin.
I would count her hit dice comparatively as level.
What does it say her casting is? That's different.
Red dragons cast spells at 9th level.
No.
But she is not 9th level.
Yes,
Yes, but she casts spells at 9 as per 9th level. So
Let me just make sure.
now keep in mind, this is not every Paladin you ever encounter that you can't cast spells against. It's only because she has a holy avenger.
Yeah.
So, it's legendary weapon countering this.
It's only within 10 feet.
Legendary weapon says no.
Yep. Even with their hit dice bonus, it fizzles. They just
They probably immediately recognize this Paladin as a holy avenger. Great. Yeah. The droid stays near the Paladin the whole time he's while he's casting. I don't care if I'm near melee. Stand next to the Paladin. At least 10 feet behind her.
that was 3, 4. Ally.
How does
You were charging.
yes? And how does is a meter that says 9? It says.
So that's 9 inches. Right? So it was effectively 9 squares.
Just charging just single. Okay.
Yeah, you'll get a single attack. Against the big guy. What is your 2 hits?
Do you have my shield on? So I have to. So my attack always up 1. Roll 10.
So -9.
Big 9. You hit. You hit big 9.
8. 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Got it.
Unless it just happens to have a holy symbol of evil faith.
Not a devotee of Tiamat? Darn.
No.
Oh,
Orcus.
Okay.
The big one was supposed to go at 7. I'm really bad at initiative still. The big one is trans.
So.
That was 4. Oh, Elwine 4. I was looking at Isis. Okay, that was at 4. Thank you. At 7, the big dragon is casting and transforming the combined fire breath that they had into a huge fire elemental.
Which one?
This one? Yep.
Cool, he's within 10 feet of me, he can't cast.
It looks like he's trying to do something, and he's confused.
Those goddamn paladins and their damn holy avengers.
Yeah.
Can you give me the book of necromancers real quick?
Oh god.
See if I can do anything about this.
There's no elemental.
I'm within 10 feet of it, he can't cast.
Yeah.
So I might have been able to.
No. Oh, that was gonna be so cool.
This wasn't elemental. Might have been able to take it over. Can I still get the necromancy? Or
where is the necromancy book? Necromancy book is not in my thing. Are you sure you don't have it somewhere?
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. The dragons are now looking especially mad.
my bad.
Darn.
That's it for the round.
I'm casting Gold Monster
Oh, crisis at 8.
at 8
Okay.
on one with the paladin.
The big guy. Let me roll percentile.
Here's the downside of that. Okay.
It goes through theirs as well.
Yeah.
And dissipated.
Hold on. Let's see.
Oh,
If the 15th level,
Wizard has more.
No. The
Well,
paladin.
2.1 mil.
I can tell you how much I have. It's going up again. Probably not, but
See what happens.
I have
I believe you should have one.
1,880,000.
Nope. It's gone.
Ah. Okay. Don't even have to roll percentile.
And you
Let's
got
go.
you got that little bit of that little E.
I am evil.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So hold on.
Is it just evil or evil? Okay. I knew the druid could get past it. I just didn't know if I had to consider it. No, because I cast as an 18th druid.
Wow.
Only while we're in the mountains, though.
Well, it looks like you're in the mountain.
Yep.
Yep. Or actually, it's only while I cast spells related to my mountainous region. So, earth spells, so on and so forth. Oh, that's right. I had 3 more. Damn.
On your petrification.
Huh? No, that was the same. No, I had 3 more 20-foot cubes to
squares.
work with.
Yeah.
Ah.
I could have put an extra one on each of the big dragons and put one on a small one.
That would have been a lot more damage. Or a lot more effect.
Well, that's the end of the round.
That is the end of the round. I'm deciding what I'm doing.
Or if I'd been smart, I could have put Shay in one.
Oh, and
Don't let her summon it to Dragon Breath!
Oh, and there goes my spectral hand.
Huh?
There goes my spectral hand.
Yep, both gone.
Yeah.
You know what I don't have to worry about now? It coming back to my location.
Oh, were you going to touch yourself?
No. I might just run and have them not know that I'm here. Depending on how this fight goes, because I can't really do anything until this guy moves.
Well, so far you still haven't seen the druid appear, and you know he's doing things.
But it's just, it might just be like,
And there is still a body on the battlefield you can use.
Yeah. Let me.
I'm only being honest with myself. That's what the back of your mind's doing. I know it. It's like, she's fresh. She's really fresh. She's very strong.
those are 3 red dragons. Can I get away, or can she turn the tide? There's risk with both.
Where is the necromancy book? This is driving me nuts. It should be here. Wait. Is this it upside down? This is it upside down. Okay.
Okay.
There's a paper. That's what I was going to do. I was going to look at their highest level resurrection stuff.
Oh, please. What, the chaotic evil?
Yeah.
Okay, so another 10 points damage.
Oh, okay.
So 19? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So 10 more points of damage. Yep. Yeah, Red Dragon's category.
Spells. How's it there?
Okay, so can someone measure 30 feet to the tree line?
30 feet to the tree line?
Yeah.
There's a little one.
Gotcha.
Basically.
It's fine.
Some other ones we got cats and stuff like that too.
I don't like that.
Even if they're a higher caster, we still have 50% magic resistance.
Oh, really? Wow. That's a powerful thing you got.
Yes. Yes, it is.
What about the beast master?
These bastards still
Still
there?
this caster.
Just charred.
You have no idea where he is.
He almost took all of his health and fire damage. His bow's there. Probably.
Somewhere in that burning wood. Yeah.
I wonder how far down I can take this dog.
Well, these are new priest spells. That's not good. I'm like, why they're only up to 7th level? Oh, because they're priest spells.
Yeah, how much did Shay take after the rounds?
She was negated and took another, like, 50.
I mean, if he wasn't aiming at the ground, probably only the 25.
Certainly enough.
Yeah.
To die, yeah, but I'm just. What are the states of corpses?
Charred mess and charred mess. They're about the same
Yeah.
charredness.
They're both severely charged.
They still have 4.
They're not like obliterated.
I know something that the paladin won't like. But I only have one enemy dead memorized.
Did you ever pick up corpse hose?
Corpse house.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a 6 puzzle.
Oh no, I didn't take that.
That wouldn't have been particularly effective in this scenario. No, all the enemy stuff just must be under enemy dead.
I have the initiative for dragons.
So is it a new round?
Yep. If you guys know what you're gonna be doing.
I finished casting.
Oh, end of the round.
Yes.
Does she have less than 1,000 hit points?
Yes.
She dies. As all of that stone just conjures up a swarm of bugs that eviscerate her. How many points did she have?
A fair bit.
Like, I actually need to know.
78.
Oh, 78?
No.
Okay. Huh. I have 922 hit points left.
Okay, what spell?
Creeping Doom.
Which level? And what material?
Is it that's a spell? I can magic resist that?
It summons insects.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Specifically from stone and earth. So it's just, all that stone just becomes bugs.
What's it called again?
Creeping Doom.
Creeping Doom.
It's 6 or 7.
And is it priest?
Yep.
Each thing
Yes,
does like a point of damage.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I only have 722 points. Anything within 80 yards, doing direction with that commands, creating always slays.
Oh.
Or inflict 1 point damage and dies after the attack, so up to 1,000 points of damage can be inflicted. If you roll 1,000, I got 800.
You're lucky it wasn't one category higher. It'd be pretty much any good.
Not subject to normal attacks anymore.
No longer subject to normal like missile. But no, it's not that category.
Nope.
So
It's devoured by insects.
yeah, she is
I am no longer invisible.
0. Got it.
Is your enough?
So you want to know why the druid's so confident?
Why?
Because they all breathed. So I just finished the spell that I was going to do as soon as they were all done breathing. Creeping Doom. You know what that one does?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd seen that one.
The Creeping Doom slays any creature subject to normal attacks as each page
Each
of the horrors inflict 1 point of damage. And you
vertical
summon-
ones.
And you summon 1d6 plus 4 times 100.
Oh. I have 800 little bugs.
Yeah, each bug does 1 damage.
Spiders,
Can
down
murder
the
your
mouth.
dragons, as long as you don't have a breath
In a,
weapon.
in a 20-foot cone.
Don't have a breath weapon this next turn.
Nope. That's exactly why he was waiting until they were all done.
Yeah. Oh boy.
If they had a breath weapon, the entire spell could have been negated like that. Because they're a bunch of insects. Bring them to die.
Oh, so that's another insect one? So that was one. I was into summoning insects.
Oh, yeah.
Insect spells are awful. They're what makes druids horrifying. No saves, casting time around, duration 4 rounds per level. So I've got it for
A long time.
At least the druids give me a job to do.
7 minutes. Or, sorry, like 70 minutes.
70 minutes.
An hour and 10 minutes. Yeah.
You get to control them and keep moving them?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Until the health pool is gone?
Until the health pool's gone or the duration's over.
Well,
Yeah. Okay. Army. What army?
I can only kill 1,000 hit points of people
Oh, okay.
at max.
Yeah.
At minimum 600.
go spiders.
Okay.
Like what's his name from Naruto?
First 7th will stop.
Yeah.
I am going. It's really useful for things like this.
Yeah. This
It's
is
dragon,
initiative.
dragon.
Yes.
Initiative.
Initiative. What are you doing?
I
And
am following the tree line. I'm going out this way and cutting.
Alright.
I probably know this range of their.
yeah, it goes about 90.
You know if you're along the wall, they can't breathe on you.
But I also want to make sure I'm out of it until I'm up against the wall.
Yeah.
So using what I've just seen of trajectory and how much just got flooded on it.
Mhm.
Take however long it takes to get to the wall.
Okay. So
I'm sorry, the swarm actually starts
At 6.
and goes through.
If I'm just moving, it's a 0 time zero, right?
Yeah.
So it's 6.
okay. So at 6 you'll move.
And then I guess you can just tell me exactly how far I get.
Whatever your movement is. Reduce it a little bit. But
Yeah, I don't know if it was how dense these forces are.
not horribly dense, but it's not a straight line.
It's a force.
Outline. Attacking.
Yeah, that's looking around what I'm doing.
Okay. 3. Okay, and Kaisis,
6.
you are moving at 6, and Korb
Attacking.
at
Oh, sorry, I was
which dragon are you attacking?
this one.
The big one.
I'm directing the swarm of insects to the small one.
Oh, that's evil. Except it's not. Yeah.
It's cruel.
Just a little vicious.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's a really good word for it. I'm going, oh.
So with your mud to stone, did that like turn all the mud in the area to stone?
Yes. Yeah, I have way more area of mud to stone than.
Stone and mud.
Yeah.
But were they
Because-
two
because-
different spells?
But they're the same spell, but rock to mud has a depth limit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
that's why
yeah.
you put more.
Mud to stone doesn't.
So that's why you took more chunks out of the ceiling.
Yep.
So that you would be able to replace all of the mud in the floor.
I feel like that's also just an energy thing. It takes more to solidify something, or to soften something and to solidify it.
Actually, it takes exactly the same amount of energy.
Mutation.
No, actually, no, it's just physics.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same amount of energy. Why am I looking for Shillelagh and Wizard spells?
I don't know.
That explains why this is taking so long. Shillelagh.
This round might take a little while, so I'm going to do it really quick. Now I'm just
Okay.
moving, so I can.
Does
Okay.
not
I'll move you.
affect my.
What's your movement?
Does not
Where
affect
is
my
that?
weapon speed, so
On a character sheet.
Good point.
8.
I think it's race.
I'm attacking on 8. And the
Oh.
swarm is moving on 2.
I'm just a normal human.
I think it's 30.
I don't know.
Huh?
Alex, do you know movement?
6 inches.
6 inches. Yeah, so 6 times 5, 30 feet.
About an inch was
1 stick.
6.
So 1 inch at normal scale.
Yeah.
Is
So
Ten
I was like,
yards.
6 inches.
Yeah.
You took like half a step in 6 seconds. Congratulations.
Each inch is a 5 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. It's like
Um,
you said 6 inches. Like what?
How
So-
much would get cut off?
you go 20.
6 inches on character.
20
Right,
straight
that's what I
line.
thought.
It's 6 squares.
Yeah.
Effectively. 'Cause,
Yeah.
The base. It's
That's-
based on base size.
That makes sense.
So I would be here. I will.
Dude,
Okay.
this
I don't know if
shot
anything major is
Yeah,
going to
that's
happen in this
good.
back corner.
You'll effectively go in at 8.
Yes, I will be.
Oh, yes, there's my pile of monsters.
L1 is at 3.
The swarm of insects.
When did the insects go?
When I begin acting.
Okay.
My first chance to mentally do something. Go that way.
Okay.
They move 80 feet that way.
Oh, jeez.
Or less, if the prey is closer.
Okay. How long will it take to get there?
Like a segment.
Depends on the insect.
Okay.
So on 3, if he has less than 722 hit points, he's dead.
So the round starts. It's 3. The black dragon was moving forward and starts just flapping its wings, just toiling in pain. It's
Dead.
Druids are vicious.
It has died. That was 77. He was a beefy one.
Drums.
It's beefier than his mom or dad.
Oh yeah.
He's on the roids.
I mean,
Trying to jack
mom and
food.
dad have more total, but 77 at that age category, yeah. Okay. His dad's pretty beefy.
That's okay.
I like that one dude from the
Now
White guy.
on 3 as well. Outline.
I'm like all
11
of
with
them,
a back of a 1.
You missed the part where at the beginning of this fight
So
was
next
me
time.
casting rock to mud
Yep,
on
you
the
hit.
ceiling of the cave they were in.
Oh no, you're an asshole.
Several tons of mud to just drop off.
They're like,
Oh, wait,
stop
I'm
you.
You know what?
Plus
It's
5.
Avalanche.
And you know, and you know what they did after that? Mud to rock.
I got my plus 5.
You're like, no,
Okay,
he's
plus
stuck.
five, so
I
that's
just stay there. You're fine.
Max damage.
25.
Oh yeah, now I have bugs.
23, right?
Get him.
18 plus 5.
Okay. 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got my nuts.
Okay. He's not looking too happy about that.
No.
What was that on?
That was on 3. And now 5. He's attacking you.
Yep.
Really?
What?
Her? Okay. I mean, the druid's there too. Or moving up now.
My ace. Leg
Leg 4. All right.
Yes. I forget if they are rotted in cure spells for druids. I don't think they did.
I don't think there's any cure in them.
Okay. That
Circle.
did they get the? I don't think they. I didn't think they got the circle.
Stream Russian said.
They don't, but there were some things that said like there are sub-spheres that some spells have that some people get because it doesn't make sense for it to only be things, but at the same time, they didn't do that for a lot of things.
What's your
Should
AC?
have. -4.
4. Worked out.
That means you need to roll 5 higher than your THACO.
Yes.
Or 4 higher than your THACO.
4 high.
4 higher. Because you need to hit.
Yeah.
Your THACO is to hit armor class 0.
Yes.
So 1 higher than your THACO would be -1.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 higher than your THACO would be -4.
Oh, okay. So.
So you need to roll 4 higher than your THACO.
Yes. Or 5 higher than my backup.
Okay, you hit her.
It's 1 hit, second pop, and then big old bite. Ooh.
Well, hold on to that bite. Because there's something that you might do that I'm going to recommend you do because reasons.
Okay.
She specifically took the shield fighting stuff, which means she does the same thing that I can do on a smaller scale. She gets a free block with her shield.
Oh.
probably want to use in a fight. Is fights anything?
Bites are nasty. How can you block the big old bite?
I put my shield against the portion of your jaw that you're swinging around to bite me, and it pushes me out of the way.
Okay.
Or I jam my shield in between two of your teeth.
Yeah.
So that biting down would hurt you more than it does me. So you stop. There's a variety of ways it can be done.
Okay.
Mechanically, it's just attack roll versus attack roll. Modified attack roll versus modified attack roll.
So it's just like a bonus?
If you have like specialization or it's a magic weapon that you're blocking with, those can apply. If not, it's just whatever your strength bonus is. To attack rolls.
Okay.
Are you hustling or moving slowly?
Well, I don't want them to notice me.
I don't think he's noticing you. He's got a paladin and a giant bird in front of him.
Yeah.
Where'd the small one go?
He's dead. so's the green one, technically. They're both dead. I've already killed both of them.
I'll leave them here, so we know where they're going.
Yeah.
Because that's important. I mean, it's important for the players, as in all.
Okay. We're waiting that turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Top of new round.
Nope. The paladin's getting attacked.
Okay. So. Right.
I know.
See, the perfect situation would have been Shade the only one left standing at the end of this. In terms of
What you want to do.
yes. The fact that it's Corb and Paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't actually know if the paladin cares all that much. I think Shade might actually care a little bit more than the paladin does. At least towards dragons.
Well, I can do animals now. Maybe. Well, no, still the
Druid.
that was
The druid was the problem.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Beastmaster that was, but I guess it's overlapping.
Beastmaster's just more of an asshole about it. The druid's the problem. As you can see, as he just killed 2 dragons.
Yes.
In short order.
Yeah.
There's a reason I wasn't worried. I admit, I'm very surprised at how powerful the breath weapon is.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting, this 12d10? 16? 18? 22?
Between the first two.
10?
I'll tell you after the fight. Because he's got a good chance of doing it again.
Does he?
Yeah.
As long as he goes before me next round? Oh.
Pretty much.
You're getting attacked.
Yeah.
Do you want to block with your shield, sir? Against the bite?
Yeah.
Okay, roll an attack roll. Roll high.
Block with your big old swimming meat.
20. Natural.
Okay. I'm going to count that as an auto block.
Alright, then the XL block with his attack.
She blocks with something else.
Blocks with your
Yeah,
boots.
something in the claw.
Oh, yeah, you're taking
Hey,
2
you
claws,
don't
bud.
know what's down there.
That
I don't.
I rolled real high on my bite. For you to
I'm a
block
9-year-old man. I don't think I've
Like,
seen
oh,
Paladin
basically only a
say-
20 could do that.
No.
I never know. Yeah,
Kind of a
I can
special
pull
for the
myself
shield.
into a better body.
And
You are gonna die
fighting
soon.
mixture.
Let me grace you with my body.
See,
Death by
that is
That's why she death by look.
14 on the first claw, and 15 on the second claw.
29.
Trees. Actually, is there more because of this? Is it more damage or is it more to hit?
Seems like in second edition they
I
had
brought my dirty beans.
damage.
Yes.
Nice, thank you.
I brought one of those.
That's because typically you don't get much health.
Damage.
I have some today.
Also, dragons are ridiculous.
Add 2 more.
I don't drink coffee. I just brought
31. That makes it kind
I think everyone be doing
Yep.
The jet.
You get
Something on coffee.
an additional-
I was like, I'll buy those beans.
additional +1 to damage him
Oh,
on the claws.
yes,
So that was
that's my
at.
bad.
one of those guys.
Can we keep the talking down?
So.
Thank you. That was at 5. Kaisis is at 6. You shuffle along, being careful.
Well, yeah, I said that.
Corb is at 8. Corb is attacking.
Corvus attacking!
Oh boy.
Oh, that's. -3?
No.
-4.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
He's just a druid, dude. What's your ridiculous things?
I have a feeling that this next round's not going to last too long.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, it's new round? Yep.
2.
Yeah. 2.
I rolled a 1.
Good for you.
3. Hustling out.
2, 3.
I would look that up. Do you have a DMG somewhere other than his?
I only have
I have D&D.
PHP.
What's up?
Wow, everyone's going real quick.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
With a 0 movement. Just go.
I'm about to turn off my fucking phone. I'm so mad. I was thrown into a meme.
Figured I'd
group
get
chat.
started just in
Can
case.
we keep the talking down, please? If we're here playing on the
Yep. So, you're first.
I am first. He is very upset.
Yep.
That you guys have barged in here,
And successful.
successfully murdered his family. He's gonna. He knows his doom's coming, and he curses you. He's gonna just verbally.
What does he say?
What?
You want to roll a chance for him to get a clever idea?
What?
Because I know the dragon's smarter than you right now.
Okay.
Roll a die.
Oh, 12.
Roll 12.
Yeah, they got very.
They're very intelligent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of insects. Breathe on it.
He's about to breathe.
Okay. It's like,
It's his turn to breathe.
yeah,
So
like his doom is that over there. He can breathe on it and destroy it. He just has to not breathe on us.
Oh. Okay.
That was my point.
Oh,
It's like, if he gets dragon breath,
Okay. Yeah. No. Thank you.
yeah,
He's doing that.
okay.
He's just breathing on the swarm.
Look, there's no more bug swarm.
No. His whole family's dead. Does he look? How hurt does he look?
What did you get there?
How hurt does he look?
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
He's doing okay.
What did he say before the dragon breath as he's cursing us?
You dare come into my lair disturb my peace and murder my family, I will show you no mercy.
You dare create unbalance on my planet?
Does he say, what does he say that in?
Fun.
I thought he might like I'm doing the Avenger.
I spoke in common too.
So that was that one. He got rid of the swarm. Thanks for the idea.
No.
Corb and Elwine act together. You're both attacking.
I will be doing a thing.
9. With the back roll 1, so that's me.
That'd be -8.
Yeah. Negative.
ADX, you want a dice tray?
-8 hits.
I'm gonna dice tower right there too.
What? Oh, right. Yeah.
For 7, so 17.
For
18.
18? Okay. He's looking less good. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about this. Not that it mattered. Okay. And Corb?
I'm casting for the rest of the round.
Oh, okay. Kaisis.
I'm already moving. How much moving?
Do I have?
You'll be able to move about 40 if you're going double.
30.
Why couldn't they roll like they were rolling when they were in there? Could have 318 by now.
Wow.
I haven't even gotten it. No, I would have. I haven't even gotten one of the qualifiers that we were doing before.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next round. What are you guys doing?
I finished casting.
Oh yeah. End of the round. End of the round. Corb finishes.
That rock over there? It's up.
Okay.
Moving on 8. Not in here.
Huh? Yes, it is.
Couldn't find it.
Thunder swords.
This is moving on 8. Corb and Alline attacking.
Yep.
Initiative.
7.
All right.
Me and my moving rock are both attacking.
Let me add an initiative for.
Well, yeah,
Or rock would go on your.
rock goes on mine.
Yeah. Okay. And that is.
Fine. 1. It's got that. For me, that'll be 7.
Oh, so 1/7.
Yeah, 1/7.
Okay.
Or both on 7. Rock smackety.
Yeah. Rock goes first. So Rock's got to move up and smack. How big's the rock?
I was about to ask that question.
Man says.
Oh, okay.
Giant boulder of legs.
It crits.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, you'll roll again to hit again.
AC -6.
That hits.
Ah!
So you get that second hit in. Good job. Made use of the nat 20.
Here's the unfortunate part. So I do standard damage twice.
Yes.
Okay.
You do your. You effectively get a second attack in.
Okay.
Or an extra attack in, because if you rolled another 20, there'd be another one.
It is. Oh no, it's slightly bigger than man-sized.
Okay.
Because it's
So about corpse sized.
36 cubic feet of stone.
Oh. Okay. So, pretty big. It's not huge, but large.
7 foot drop.
Okay, Google, roll 36d2.
Oh.
God damn it!
3 to 20.
Okay, so heads will be 2, tails will be 1. Okay, Google, roll 36, damn it. Okay, Google, flip 36 coins. Damn!
I can pull up a number generator or something. Or
Why
Do you want
binary
to
generator?
I'll just do this really quick. So we'll do evens odds. 4, that one's 6, that one's 6, that one's 7, that was 16. 16 and 23 plus 5 is 28, plus 7 is 35, plus 6 is 41, should have 2 more, plus 5 is 46, plus 6 is 52.
52.
52 points of damage in 2 attacks.
Okay. That crit crumbles again.
Just have me go crunch.
What, the blue?
Blood spirit
Yes.
spewing everywhere.
Well, don't.
It rises in agony.
Well, we want to know where the corpse is.
It collapses.
I'll just turn on the side so it's down.
Oh.
Yeah,
The
don't do that.
wings are too.
They're all dead.
Yeah, the
Oh.
wings are too big.
They did.
Yeah, the other 2 were killed by hundreds of insects.
Yeah. So combat is over.
I have got top on its arms.
Yeah,
It's as hard as it even like flash.
that one still has arms.
Nope.
No? Really on?
They,
Oh, wings are that.
it's like burrow in poison, and not slowly die poison, necrotic poison. It's it destroys the flesh around them.
Yes, you don't want to eat that.
I don't see any problem with that.
Nope, I didn't think you would.
So this combat is over.
All right.
The,
Well, I'm going
the
to.
dwarves in the trees are just looking in awe at what they've just witnessed.
They do cookies.
They do.
Do you do anything to Shay?
I'll look at the paladin and the druid.
No.
Okay. All right.
I do something to the dragon though.
Let's see what happens to Shay and the other elf.
Their cave is just a wavy mess of rock.
You even get a choice with Green Brain.
We'll start casting in and it did though.
Okay.
What I know, based off of the things I've animated, knowledge of necrotic, netherworld knowledge and anatomy and all that stuff. Whether or not this is, and dragon knowledge as well. Basically, it's hit die.
Okay.
To see and know whether or not before I cast the spell if it is under
The vicious part is that
15
half
hit
the
die.
levels instead of half the experience.
Under 15 hit die.
Oh,
Under 15.
15 or under, I believe.
The two big ones, you believe, are above 15. But the little one
that was doable.
might be just there.
And his flesh is only damaged. Only his flesh.
So I am casting
Not his bones.
Not his scales, not his bones.
a thing.
Just, eyes. The
In
eyes are
11
gone.
rounds, or at 11.
Oh, hey, we're out of combat. Okay.
Nose.
You want to roll your percentile EX?
That's why I rolled the.
Let's see if I'm a badger.
Oh,
You first.
oh, it's for reincarnation.
8.
8?
Oh wow.
You're a black bear!
I'm a bear! Yay! Come back, you bear! I'm a bear too!
What did you die?
Hi.
or something?
Yep.
Oh, these two
Turned
characters
into a
died.
bear.
Both of their, one of their characters each died.
Oh
Are you
no.
Are you kobold?
Centaur. Shay is now a centaur.
Does she have her consciousness?
Yes. Shay is now a centaur.
What is doing this?
She is a centaur.
How are
Who
you?
is Shay? Reincarnate.
A spell?
Who cast a spell though?
Or?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah.
Well, as these two are reincarnated,
Shay looks down and goes, that's unexpected.
Resurrected like the.
How,
Do you want us to run up or down? Would you like me to run up or down for half levels?
It's mathematical, so if it's 0.5, the round's up.
Is that how it is in there? Because the wiki says something completely different.
That's what it says in PH.
Because in the wiki it says that if the form you win doesn't qualify for the class, you start at level 1.
Yes. I'm fighter.
Yes, I'm a bear.
Yes. So you're level 1. You're a level 1 Beastmaster Bear.
I'll give you the option of a new character.
A bear who controls other bears. I'm the bear leader.
There is also the point that I am now half of my previous level. Though I did just though it depends on whether or not you're willing to give me the experience of the dragons. Probably not. Died of being around. Beginning of combat.
Experience!
Yes.
What is a horde?
What?
Where's the horde?
Under stone.
They don't know.
Huh?
Families of red dragons don't have their hordes with them.
They got some
They
stuff.
might have some stuff.
Yeah.
But they don't have their hordes with them.
No, they settled down.
They got some stuff in here.
We would need to find where their actual lairs are.
Yeah.
Because they didn't bring their hordes together. That's not what red dragons do. We can find their hordes.
Eventually.
Actually, not that complicated.
You guys get 44,000 XP.
Seems that you're not a centaur.
I have a book for that, actually.
What centaur?
Yep.
Oh god. You got a bear book?
Yeah, it's a complete book of humanoids.
Yeah.
Right here. Shay is now a centaur.
So Shay would have gotten a glimpse of where they had some of their
Oh,
treasures.
is it back in that 30-foot space there? Or in that little alcove space where it says 30?
Yeah, so
I didn't love that.
well, okay. So back along here, and it'll be partially covered because
So it's like
Yeah.
They didn't bring it with them.
But,
They just
yeah.
went slightly out.
So how convenient.
I was mudding the dragons, not the entire cavern.
So
Yep.
I am casting Animate Dead on this young dragon.
Okay. Does it's got nothing against it? It's just you're animating.
Here's the interesting thing, real quick, and let me read it off to you.
Okay.
It's 10 yards. Animate Dead.
Yeah.
This spell creates the lowest of the undead monsters, skeletons, or zombies, usually from the bones or bodies of dead humans, demi-humans, or humanoids. It also says there's also thing where it's just says creatures with more than one hit die.
Yes.
And another one that's human and demi-humans and humanoids with one hit die.
Okay.
So
not that.
Yeah, I think just because it says specifically humanoids and demi-humans.
Yeah. So this is not humanoid or demi-human.
So it would be column B. The skeletons or zombies can follow the caster, remain in an area, and attack any creature, or just be a specific type of creature. Or just a specific type, entering place, etc. The undead remain animated until they are destroyed in combat or are turned. Magic cannot be dispelled. The following types of dead creatures can be animated. Humanoids or creatures with up to one hit die. So creatures with more than one hit die. The number of undead animated is determined by monster hit die. Total cannot exceed the wizard's level, 15.
Okay.
Skeletons have.
I think she needs to do some soul searching and find a solution to her current predicament.
What was the number?
She can't be what she is as a centaur because they're negative
What was
deaths.
the point total you were shooting for again?
What was it, like 80?
You trying to do three together? You trying to switch it up? You trying to do three together?
Oh, my next character's already decided.
Yeah.
That was always going to be a replacement for Shay.
Gotcha.
But I don't think Shay can feel heroic and be a centaur.
I am very insecure in myself. I'm just gonna go home.
Skeletal forms have the hit die of the
Well,
original
that was the
creature,
original.
Okay.
So
while zombie forms have more hit die. And I can mix and match how many up to my level.
Okay.
Within a 10
18!
Oh, you got an 18?
I'm making a fire.
Oh, good job.
You rolling new stats for these characters?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast magic.
For your new characters?
Yes.
Do you get reanimated?
I'm a bear.
he's a bear.
Level
He's a
one.
first level bear.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is if I find
I'm
you,
going back to my forest. Fuck you all.
which is conveniently right there.
No.
No, it's not.
No.
All right, so that's a no set. That's probably-
So you said you can go up to 15 hit dice?
Yes. And I can do combinations. No, it cannot exceed
Okay.
the wizard level. So
That was a 15 hit die dragon.
it cannot exceed my level.
Nowhere near.
So
It rises?
15 hit dice. Skeleton or zombie?
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
I think zombie increases. Wait,
You can keep it.
Oh.
hold on.
You can choose to keep the set.
I can choose to keep the 5, the 7, and the 8.
You could.
It's a fighter.
Yeah.
Mental stats.
12 and 12.
And
Yeah.
that's the no.
Yeah, it's way low.
Okay. Well, good job on the first 18.
You know?
So, skeleton or zombie? Do you make its flesh fall off, or do you make it shamble towards you?
I think it can only make it zombie. So skeletal forms have the hit dice of the original creature, while zombies forms have more hit dice. I don't know if that takes place after the fact, though. Like, if I can...
No, you choose.
Okay, so it doesn't matter that it would have more hit dice after the fact?
No.
Okay, cool. What's the main benefits of either one?
Skeletons are faster and more dexterous, and zombies are big and lumbering and hit hard.
So probably a zombie with a dragon, right? It doesn't retain its natural or special abilities, so I don't take flight.
No breath.
No breath. It's just a big punching machine.
But it's got scales, so it can turn into a zombie.
It's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Like I can give you the stats for claw bite.
Yeah,
that'd
and have that be a zombie, which would probably be the best course of action in my mind.
But then it'd be slam.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is definitely not a set.
Okay.
I don't know what would be more terrifying.
So you're gonna raise the dragon as a zombie?
I believe so, yeah. It just says more hit dice. It doesn't say how much more. This spell assumes the body or bones are available for a reasonable or are reasonably intact.
Yeah.
It requires a drop of blood and a pinch of bone powder.
Okay, my new fancy dice are not good at rolling sets of cards.
It requires a drop of blood.
3d6. Right.
3d6.
Right.
I've been doing it wrong, and I'm still not rolling well.
Try to roll this.
Requires a drop of blood
Yours or
and a pinch of bone powder or a bone shard. I can't really chip off of one of these bad boys. That
Oh,
was. And then
Bone of the mother, bone of the father.
Stick a tooth.
sure. Yeah. Let's go with the one that's not of him, because I could probably take it off him as well. That's but yeah, that's a little bit more.
I like it.
You gotta mix them together.
Yeah, mix up some bone powder of the mother, some of the mothers and the father, a shard of the fathers.
Tooth of the mom, tooth of the dad.
Of my blood. Rise, my dragon zombie.
Shit.
How does everyone react?
You got a 15 hit die, red dragon.
You over there doing
Zombie.
that?
Yeah.
I won't keep cutting off his arm. How long does it take you to do that?
9.
A while, because you have to go get the bone.
The bone
Go get the other bone,
Yeah,
powder it.
Yeah.
So it'll take you
But you won't notice me actually casting.
Runs bone.
Like you'll be harvesting an entire
Yes.
forearm.
You were describing an arm?
I never get an arm bone.
As the
Tap
bear
it off.
wanders off into the woods.
Okay. So you get some dragon bone.
Then I don't look in the hoard to see if there's any gems.
Which is conveniently my way.
Yeah.
And I don't, oh crap, it's back. It's back on his face.
It's very obviously a zombie.
Yeah.
I was wondering that.
Undead.
You already know he uses necromancy.
Yeah, real
No,
strong
no.
conflict.
Yep, spectral hand.
Necromancy. Not that I.
You saw a spectral hand pop up.
Yeah.
And he was the only one not there.
Basic spectral. At least it's
I
I've used it.
I was still there.
I also used it the first time we met.
Um,
It was a big commotion, and you were flying. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah,
Did
no.
you say that?
They're bad at 3
I
dice
was
too.
just playing and realized you did it. Probably not.
Oh.
The real question is, was it before or after you tried to curl up the murder of that hooker that had
What?
I don't remember that.
It's just later. Good job.
Yeah. So you're searching for a hoard.
It's not even a treasure. It's
Yeah.
in particular.
You do see a chest that you thought contained, glittering gold. Turns out to be copper. The shine fades. So you do find a chest of, I believe, 10,000 copper.
Very self-edition.
Here. So,
1,000 copper.
yeah. In the back, though,
Yeah.
across a few other chests, you do find 10,000 gold.
Ha
There we go.
But that also fades to
That's
copper.
actually worth carrying.
You also find gems and jewelry.
Those are actually just
Quite,
stones.
quite nice. Worth 20,000 gold.
Is that like a bunch of gems together? Or?
Yeah, across a few chests. So, a bunch of gems, some gems in jewelry, very fine stuff that they've been able to collect.
Get some of the gems and start using my sword to make holes in the cone. Stick them in.
You're trying to make the infinity gauntlet. What's going on?
Nope. I just made the material focus for augury.
Okay.
I'll come up behind you
With the dragon.
with the dragon.
Cast
looming
augury.
over.
It's gonna be the one that I have to stuff that dragon.
What?
Can I stop this guy from having the big dragon?
What is the effects of augury?
I'm allowed to answer wheel and bow, right? Wheel and bow. Well, doesn't that only like affect like the next 10 minutes?
I am not going to hurt them within the next 10 minutes, or cause any severely evil act.
So no
Next 10
response.
minutes.
Sure, I can just sneezes on
If
them.
it's 10 minutes, no response.
Just see, bite off the paladin's head. No, I just watched him murder the father.
It's not wheel. It's not woe. It's not wheel and woe. It's nothing.
It's really low.
Nothing is a proper response.
So Kaisis is going over and checking things out too.
Nope, I'm standing behind the paladin.
No, it's a spell book.
I noticed the spell book.
Yes.
You wanna write some stuff down that this spell book has?
Yes.
You're gonna have to spend time
Well,
converting
stay.
these.
Yeah.
What was the threshold?
Take the spell book. Yeah,
I think it was
that
like
the
somewhere around
first
80.
step. He says it'll take some time.
Do you remember the threshold? Yes. The threshold for total accumulated, the total stat score?
We'll check what your old character was, and it's somewhere around that.
Oh, yeah, minimum. Forgot. Wasn't it like 82?
Yeah. That's right. Because Corp was just above it at 84.
Okay.
So it's like 82, 83.
Because I had to roll. We all had to re-roll a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Giovanna,
That's
you
like
wanna-
me.
Yeah, my
I'll
78
grab that.
18.
so make a note of what these spells are. You're
You got
gonna
another one?
Yep, I have in a row. I haven't rolled again. So I was like, should I keep it? It's at 78.
you're gonna have to spend time converting these
There's a 6.
into a new spell book of yours. So you won't have immediate access to these spells.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I'll have to go through the process of learning them as well before I transfer.
Oh yeah. So just so that you have a note of them, charm person, protection from good,
It's within a half hour.
oh, okay.
And it's real or low or a cryptic puzzle or not.
Okay.
Darkness, 15-foot radius.
That's a whole bunch of 10s. You're like, well, it's below 82.
Detect invisibility.
Okay.
Dispel magic.
Drop that one.
Phantasmal force.
Like Disney fireworks? Or?
I've heard of this spell before. That's a really good one, isn't it?
Confusion.
Is this bigger than my travel?
No. Oh no, is that good or no?
I got the opposite of an 18.
Oh.
You know how many pages are in it? No. Okay, we can roll that later.
Yeah.
See if it's bigger than my travel. Well, it should. If it's a normal spell tone, it might be.
It'd be normal. We're not done yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Quite a bit more. Minor globe of invulnerability. Magic missile.
Have we ever gotten lower than 52 of accumulated points?
Shield.
Okay.
Detect good.
Okay.
Fool's gold.
Oh, is that what they were trying to bribe us with?
Hold person.
Bunch of rocks. That would be the shiny.
Lightning bolt.
Ha! There you go!
Oh, good thing we have.
And you already have charm person, magic missile, and confusion.
Yeah. Magic missile.
Hey.
Fusion.
That's scrolls.
Yeah.
Oh, those are.
Those are free scrolls.
So another piece of charm person, magic missile, and confusion.
So let me write that in. Because those are
Human
different scrolls.
warriors get the opposite house rank?
Huh? Any warrior. Warriors get percentile strength and con bonus, and fighters get specialization.
Was magic missile confusion in what?
Charm person.
Charm person.
Yep.
Warriors and fighters. Is what your class is?
No, warrior is fighter, ranger, paladin, and fighters are specifically the ultimate warriors, or the penultimate warriors.
There's a couple potions back here. If you guys want to note these down, divvy them up.
Are we able to identify what they are?
Yes.
I'll be taking my Shay will be taking her divvy of the gold, by the way.
I don't think you didn't write down the gold amount.
10,000
1,000, and then there was another 20,000.
Gems and
of
jewelry.
gems and jewelry. Of which, how many gems of value do you need to make your auguries? Does it say?
I actually don't really need the gems. It's a gem stick or dragon bones.
Oh. Okay, so don't need the gems. So 20,000 in gems.
And then 10,000 copper. Right?
We will give to the dwarves.
Your dick. Here's mine.
It's-
I got us.
We don't want to carry this. We did this for you.
There you go. That's what you get.
They didn't pay you for it.
You get some potions.
I don't have a party stash.
Potions.
Yeah.
Potion. Extra healing. Polymorph self. Undead control. Here's a scroll outside the book. Protection from magic.
Oh, these are scrolls.
Well, those are.
Divine Arcane.
I don't know.
Those are what, 50-50.
One of each, please.
If protection from magic is a divine spell.
Half divine.
Not divine. Okay.
I rolled a 3 on percentile. Okay. And then. There's a. In the pile of gems, one of them seems to glimmer a little more than the others. It's a gem of seeing.
Ooh. That's handy. True sight.
Oh, they put.
I was thinking scrying or something like that. No, that's probably better. You just have true sight.
You look through it and you see things as they are supposed to be.
Yeah, you gotta just vision it. Just put it right in your forehead.
And lastly, in a
Those
little
work then.
alcove, there's a single ring. It is a ring of human influence.
Is that ring you didn't get?
That's one that sets your reaction to 18. I believe.
Woohoo!
Yay, I didn't spend it.
Even a good setup.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 6, 17, 8, 12, 17, 18.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
Come on, 100. Come on, 100.
Oh, you're rolling strength?
Yep.
Oh. Yahtzee.
97.
Nice!
Oh.
Is it just 100 or is it like a range?
100, the double odd is the best.
Yeah. So he's like next
Just
to
under.
best.
Next to best.
Yeah.
Wow. What's that range?
I believe the range he's at starts at 97.
Yeah. It's under strength.
Ability
Yeah,
score. Nope, 91. Plus 2, plus 5.
Oh. Oh. What's the difference if it's double odd?
Plus 3, plus 6. Yeah. You want a fun book for warrior subclasses? You want to be naked and have a negative 10 AC? Use this book.
These two corpses are still
Oh,
there. Right?
wow.
Yeah.
I have to complete fire
Well,
currently going.
After you got reincarnated, does reincarnation do anything to the corpses?
Oh, theirs?
Reincarnate?
Yeah.
Their corpse goes zoop,
Oh.
and they are a new creature.
Yep. So, Devin turned into a bear and Shay turned into a centaur.
Grab the hell away.
Like
Yep.
Beauty and the Beast. It's just weird glowing. And it's like, oh, I'm here.
Basically, the end result was suddenly her clothes didn't fit anymore.
It's like,
Also, her stats were 13 strength, so 13 and 9 and 11, so very average strength, dex, and con. Because different body, different stats,
So I'll walk up behind the paladin.
which was kind of the problem.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
What she does
Yeah,
is
what are you
dex
doing?
based.
Or up to the paladin, since I guess I've recruited something.
Yeah.
Or I'll
So
grab
she,
that after.
so she's got to go get herself wished back to her original state, which is why she took all that gold. Took a bunch of that gold.
So, you know,
But she's still half of them.
come up to you, go. Looks like we have the start of the army.
You just said we have one look.
Launching
You can wish to get back to your original body, but not to your original state.
I think it's a good siege.
See it.
I'll hide him away until it's time.
Just bolt a bunch of plate onto it.
Well, that sounds like it would certainly be devastating.
A giant metal dragon? No, not devastating at all. You know what? Just take off the wings. It doesn't fly anyways.
You can attack with them.
Well, actually, you could provide cover with them if we covered in metal.
Armored dragon.
I also know how to make siege machines.
Does that work? Can I get 19 strength?
Magically.
Yes, root.
Yes.
I
Yes, you
plus
can.
one to strength.
Or no, that brings you up to that would bring you up to 18 to 1.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yes,
Every
every
one category.
in warrior, every step up is one percentile step up.
25%.
25%.
Yeah.
So yeah, you cap out.
Okay. Sounds
I
like
told you, barbarian's fun.
Sounds like we have some very interesting things
Oh,
that
keep that
we'll
in mind.
we'll continue on
Yep.
for next time.
Propose the idea. Did we get everything that was down? I know we got most of the unique loot, but we get the full amounts down. 30K in treasure and gold.
30K in treasure and gold. And yeah. Shit. The Beastmaster doesn't apparently want anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Beastmaster's a
This makes a lot of house.
Yeah, Beastmaster just left.
Oh, bear, fuck this. I'm out.
I don't.
It's like, what is this whole bear thing?
Hey, that might even be ideal for a wild elf Beastmaster. It's like, oh, darn, I'm a bear.
Yep.
This is a traumatic experience.
Yep, going back to the forest.
It comes back with an army of bears.
So we all get.
He
I
and,
didn't get to do that.
he and Warfrost just wander off.